Oh, hey, it's the demo.
Warning, body temperature dropping.
Oh, the fires. They'll be warm. Use the fires. Stay near the fires. Ellie, no.
If only we were that lucky.
Ellie. Ellie, are you there? Damn it.
So I wonder at what point he dies with the body temperature thing. gonna be a necromorph. Oh, thank God. Oh, it's her ex. It's her. Well, I guess ex-boyfriend.
Isaac, if you find this, God, Ellie, come on! We're freezing to death out here. I'm coming. We're on our way to find some shelter, but I'm gonna leave you this trail of flares.
It's the man's dad.
Aw,
now.
man.
Go.
Isaac, please, be alive.
Come on.
I was really hoping that guy was dead. Though, like, he's clearly that one actor guy. I can't remember the name of. So I guess they have to let him die at the end, when it's most cathartic. There weren't that many people. There was the pilot kid and his co-pilot girl, and the engineer and Ellie, and the science chick, and the captain and Carver and you. That's 8 people. So if you just lost like the pilot and co-pilot, because there were 2 people that bit it. One like flew out the window and the other got a shard of metal in the face. And that... Wait, hold on. You think flares are heat sources? Oh God! Well, that's a very different way to get there than in the demo.
Ellie. Come in. Ellie.
Broadcasting to all the troops out there, wherever you are. Remember, boys, the colonies are counting on you.
Well, if I was able to destroy that corpse, it was obviously going to be a necromorph.
You're listening to Aloha Station. Broadcasting to all the troops out there, wherever you are. Remember, boys, the colonies are counting on you.
not want to use a med kit there. Assholes. Now this is where the Necromorphs first showed up in the demo. I think. I guess I was supposed to have seen something.
Facility ahead.
Ellie.
Stay next to the wall, or we're all lost to
Ellie, is that you? Are you in range? God damn it.
Is this actually gonna open like a store? I never clicked the downloadable content button before. Dumb. Wait. Ration seals? And I have 8 of them. God, it pisses me off so much that they've got like microtransaction bullshit built into the game. Like, hey, having a hard time with not having enough medkits? Yeah, we kind of figured you would, because we did that on purpose. But if you give us $5, we'll give you enough somatic gel to make 5 more medkits. getting real cold. This is a graveyard. Warm up. Come on. All right. Ugh, stop using medkits. Well, it kind of makes sense, I guess, but it seems like you lose health, or you lose body temperature slower if you're running. So I guess always be running.
listening to Aloha Station. Just a friendly reminder from HQ. Be sure to have your ration card stamped after every meal. We don't want anyone going hungry out there. And now, a little something to warm you up. You're listening to Aloha Station. Just a friendly reminder from HQ. Be sure to have your ration card stamped after every meal. We don't want anyone going hungry out there. And now, a little something to warm you up.
Yeah, when he tried to put his helmet on after he woke up from the crash, it said helmet malfunction, and then it like kind of opened and then went back down. So I'm assuming I'm supposed to ultimately try to find an armor station to get my armor either swapped out or repaired.
From HQ, be sure to have your ration card stamped after every meal. We don't want anyone going hungry out there. And now, a little something to warm you up.
Hey, you like, you being the only person watching, you like, Indian food, right? I mean, you're like me. I believe in that you pretty much eat anything. What do you think about seeing if we want to get like a group order together and have it sent off to India Garden in Lakewood, which is like the best Indian food that I've had so far? At least in the Cleveland area. And now like we can go out and pick it up. Bring it back. Hey, Champy. Or just Champ, whatever. Champ guy is Champ. How's it going? That was bullshit. I remember, hey, that looks like a thing. Oh, but there's a flare. That means that's where I'm supposed to go. Shit.
Safety alert. A snowsuit is required past this point.
Okay. Give me one, bro.
Safety alert. A snowsuit is required past this point.
You know, there's all sorts of stuff out there about how smart of an idea it is for night closed. See you at work tomorrow. How smart of an idea it is for robot voices to be women's voices instead of men's. So I don't like this Dead Space future where it's like angry dudes. I don't think it's very realistic. Yeah, I guess so. It's been pretty dead tonight. Well, this Dead Space has quite a lot of people in it. So I guess this is, my chat room's kind of like Dead Space 1. There better be some place to warm up real nearby. Nope. Great. I am not a fan of this temperature thingy that they're doing here. Because, oh hey, look, a door.
Isaac. Well, I'll be damned.
Where is everyone?
They headed for a research facility up the ridge. We found snowsuits, but there weren't enough to go around, so I decided to stay behind. There might be more down in the basement.
Might be.
The elevator shot, and we heard something scratching around down there, so we didn't check.
Buckle.
Well, I can give you a brief overview of the game if you'd be interested. Essentially there's these things called markers, and they're some ancient alien technology, and they absorb power over like just sort of radiation, you know, like radio waves, that sort of thing. Well, the fact that they exist and that they pull up power or suck up power, sort of told Earth people, they were like, well, shit, that must mean that there's somewhere out there that like hands out power, so we can go and try to find it, and then that way we won't have to worry about all of the fossil fuels that we've been using up to this point. But when they start experimenting with the markers, it makes it so that it causes a side effect of the markers is that a radiation they put out when sucking up energy is that they emit something that causes genetic mutation in anything, even dead cells. Like it reanimates dead cells and then starts making them mutate. And that's where you get necromorphs from. And in this game, so there's like a religion that is based around the markers, though the fact that markers turn people into monsters is not like a thing. They just know that the markers cause genetic mutation, and so they believe that the markers are there to start the next evolutionary step in humanity. They're called unitologists, and so they like pray to markers, and they hope that someday they will they'll be able to use the markers to ascend to the next evolutionary step. Well, in this game, they decided to go all terrorist on everybody and start taking over the government. Just started blowing shit up, and they're trying to hunt me down and kill me, me being Isaac Clarke, because Isaac is the only known human being who has contacted, or who has like physically touched a marker, which is a way that in most normal people it'll cause them to just go insane, but in people with specifically developed brains, it allows them to sort of maintain a bit of their sanity, but then they are taught things. He was taught how to build and also destroy markers when he touched one. So they're trying to kill him to make sure that nobody else learns how to destroy markers. And that's the game. I have a friend who's super into this series, which is why I pay any attention at all to it. I mean, it's kind of fun, I guess, but I don't know, whatever. It's too action movie-ish for my taste, I guess.
This is Private Sam Ackerman, 41st Engineering. I told them not to eat the infected. Then they started changing. Became sensitive to bright light. Just shining my flashlight would send them into a violent rage. I disabled the elevator to trap them down there. God rest their souls.
Hey Sheen. No, there were one or two jumps that you missed. But so far, this is not as scary as Dead Space 2, and 2 is not as scary as Dead Space 1. So it's really Resident Eviling out. Progress saving. Have I played Amnesia? Yeah. And that game does scare the shit out of me. I did not get very far in that game at all. In fact, I'm not even 100% sure I got far enough to see the monster. The atmosphere scared the shit out of me. But I really normally don't do well at all with scary games. And Sheen remembers back from like a year ago when before my gaming PC broke and I was streaming back then. And and I did Dead Space 2. And when I was doing Dead Space 2, I was like, yeah, I really don't like scary games. I don't do well with them. I've never beaten Dead Space 2 because I was scared of it the first time I played of it. But Dead Space 2 kind of mellows out after a while.
Personal log, Sam Ackerman. 3 days I've been quiet, hiding in the dark. I have to get to the radio, call for help. I think there may be a way around them. By throwing small objects, I can trick them into investigating the noise.
Ackerman! Is that you?
Oh, God.
I smell you! I smell... Red Bait!
Well, Champ, if you haven't played Amnesia, I would say give Amnesia a shot, because I think that's probably the scariest game that I've played. I've played a lot of scary games. I haven't beaten a lot of scary games, but I've played a lot. Yeah, I figured they'd eventually bust down here. That's what I get for itching my nose. Yeah, I know exactly what you mean. It doesn't take me a full half hour, but I do work in IT, so you gotta kind of get used to adapting to a new computer pretty quick when you do desktop support stuff. Is there like an unlimited number of these guys? I have been working in IT pretty much my whole life because I come from an IT family, and my mom used to run like a consulting side business sort of thing, and so I used to help her out when I was a kid, essentially to make extra allowance money when it came time to buy video games and that sort of thing. Rather than having her buy me the games, she would have me do a little bit of work with her to speed up her process, and then she'd pay me as like an additional hand on the job. So, yeah. Then I got a degree in computer science, engineering, and now I'm a server administrator and like an IT manager and stuff like that. It's fun. You mean a loft? Not a loft, a warehouse apartment, rather. Yeah, every now and then I'd like to get one of those. I live in Cleveland, Ohio area. The greater Cleveland, Ohio area. Like I live on the edge of it. And there's a part out that way where it's all like buildings from between the 1940s to 1960s, around there. Buildings built after World War II to house the soldiers who came home. So it's just covered in apartments and duplexes and stuff. And they're all like, they were all built kind of in the same style. So it's all vaulted ceilings and thick plaster walls and you know, decorative fireplaces, brickwork, that sort of thing. Really nice places, kind of expensive, but I'm in IT, so I don't have time, I do have money. It's one of those sorts of professions. But yeah, when I was younger, I really wanted a warehouse apartment type place. Then I thought about, well, it would be really hard to get power out to the places that you would want power to be out in, and know, because you'd have to run cords everywhere, I would think, unless they just sort of drop them down. I don't know. I don't really know how that works. But, that's pretty good. Also, storage would be a bit of a bitch. Oh, that's cool. You'll get paid way more than I will. Oh, then, sorry, what's your question? I didn't see a question. Good on medkits.
security key and head to Depot 212. I haven't heard a thing from Sergeant Lumley, not since the Franklin incident last week. I'm sure I do not have to express the importance of the supplies stored there. Find out what happened to Lumley, and more importantly, secure our food and ammunition.
Safety alert. A snowsuit is required past this point.
I think it just gives me the same suits. Yeah, probably. Full circle. I want to pick his corpse up. Let me pick his corpse up. Tomorrow night's Friday? Yeah, I'll be streaming tomorrow night. It might be late, cause I might like, work and then go to the gym and then take a nap and then stream until like super late. So starting something like 10 p.m. Eastern or maybe 10 or 11, something like that. I don't know if your situation is better than in the past when you sort of had like prime time open to view, but other than that, not so much.